Let me also join Rekha Sharma now, former NCW chief, also member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha. Thank you for speaking with us, Rekha Sharma. A woman has been set on fire, beaten up, and left to die. What do we do now in this case, which has shocked the country?
It's really very serious case, and the people, first of all, only husband is been arrested and not the family. They are not arrested, and first the police should arrest everybody whosoever was involved in this case, and the case should go in fast track, and they should be given I think death sentence, not less than that.
The family claims, Rekha Sharma ji, that Nikki was killed because of the success of a beauty parlor. What is this mentality which exists even today for women?
It's sad that our society thinks that women can only sit at home, work at home, take care of children and elderly, and not go out and earn the money. Whereas today the things are changing. The In fact, the society is changing very fast, but the mindset of the society, and especially of middle class, has not changed. It should change, and girls should be given the full this thing on their life. They should be involved in, and they should have rights to take decision on their own, whether they want to sit at home, they want to earn money, whether they want to get married or not. In fact, the parents should first ask their daughters whether they want to get married and whom to get married, because that is not the choice of the girls. Once a girl is uh, born, everything depends on the parents, on the husband, on the brother, the male figure of the family. And still now, that mindset has not changed. I'm sad that the family was thinking like that, and I have heard that they wanted more dowry, and that's why she was arrested. And maybe you will be asking whether this should be banned, dowry. So dowry is banned; it is prohibited. But still, parents also give dowry to their
Absolutely.
daughters, because the mindset is that you have to send your daughter off, get her married. Her home is not her home. She has to go to another home. That is her home. That mindset should change. And we should not raise our daughters as if they are property of somebody else and she should go away. Unless we change that mindset, these things will occur again and again.
Do we need then a better response mechanism, Rekha ji, in such cases? Because Vipin and his brother did beat up both the victim and her sister before as well. There were warning signs, it seems.
See, first of all, where were the parents when she was harassed by the in-laws? And now the parents are raising so many things and shouting on top of their voice. But when the girl came out for the first time that she's been harassed, why she was not taken away from that family, she was not separated, why she could not take that decision to go in a separate way? Because parents somehow think that she should be settled, and those settled word is only that she should be staying at her home. Firstly, they gave so much dowry to settle her, and then they make her stay in the same house where she was being harassed. We should also ask the parents why she was staying there only. And let me tell you, those police officers also are part of the society, which think that women should be at her own place. Somehow they should talk it out. Somehow she should get settled in her in-laws place and not get separated. That word separated and divorce has got such a stigma in the society that sometime girls like this one has to lose their life because of that stigma. The parents think that divorce is not good, the family think, the police also always trying to settle down things between the two parties. और ये जो mindset है ना, unless that changes these things, and then I always say that police need to get gender sensitized. When a woman comes with this complaint, they don't take her seriously because they think that she is the one who is the culprit. The victimization of victim in the police hand need to be changed. They has to be gender sensitized. They should be listening to the woman very carefully, not only police, family also, and parents who are getting their daughters off married off by giving dowry. That is also a crime, and they should also be questioned.
Okay. You know, you've been a former NCW chairperson. Why are we not being able to achieve a bigger success rate when it comes to dowry cases?
See, laws cannot make much difference because laws comes into action after a crime happens. When we say that crime should not happen, for that we need to change. I'm stressing upon this uh, change of mindset again and again, because this will only control the crimes in the society. Law comes after the crime happens. एक बार मार दिया लड़की को, तब now the law will take action. But why should she should be killed? So for that, we have to change the mindset of the family. The girl should be given freedom of choice in her own family, outside in the society, or wherever she goes, whether she is married or not married with the in-laws. And she should not be taken as a burden, and boys should not be raised like a possession. So we think that boy will earn his lifetime achievement will be getting married to someone and getting dowry for the family. And this is the mindset we need to change of the families, whether the boys, how to raise their boys, how to raise their girls. Unless we do that, our laws are toughest. And let me tell you, nowhere in the world the laws are such like in India. Our government is working 24 by 7 to empower women, to make her part of the society which can grow the GDP, which can be part of the economic rise of India. And our prime minister is stressing upon the empowerment of and women led development he talks about. But what will happen if the society is not changing, if the families are not changing, if they are still raising their daughters like she is burden? So we need to change that
Okay.
for change in the society, for girls to have their full say, to for the girls to be empowered, to take action in their own life, to take their own decisions. So so when she is born, she should be raised like they
Yes.
raise their sons.
Okay. Kiran
That is the
Bediji,
need,
Kiran Bediji
thing
has
which
said
is needed.
earlier, we were speaking with her, that society still sees daughters as a burden. What do you think is the core problem here?
In uh, 80s or 60s, when in fact after the Mughals came in our country, not in recent past, it after the Mughals came in our country, the girls were shut in their own houses to save them from their they were prey for the these Mughals. So to save them from their eyes, they were shut in the houses. And even after independence, even after the laws, even after so many things have changed, the world is moving so fast, that mindset is still there. Like the girls are to be saved, not that the boys should be learning how to behave. Rather than locking your daughters inside the house, we need to lock the sons who are creating problem for the girls outside, if they are creating problem, or they should behave outside the house. And that mindset should go inside the father and mother of the house. If I'm not saying that only the my male mindset set is this, even the females have got that mindset that somehow the other woman of the house uh, is lacking something in the in the house. So we need to change the mindset, and only then we can grow the way we want to, and only then the things in the society will change. Only then our daughters will be safe, whether at home or outside. If you see the number of rapes happening inside the families, you will be astonished that the number is much bigger, and girls are not even safe inside their own houses. Their relatives, their even the fathers are raping. So if that kind of mindset is there, how will we say that laws will change the things? So things has to be changed from within, and that is the mindset of parents. First of all, how to raise their
Yes.
daughters. You tell your daughters to be strong. We think that we बड़ी होगी हमने कन्या दान कर देना है, उसको बाहर भेज देना है, and then that's all, our responsibility is over. Even if she comes with the complaint that my in-laws are troubling me, they will say अच्छा बेटा बात करते हैं, we'll call both of you and we'll
Okay, I think
एक
we've
बार
lost
हाथ
that
उठा ले.
connection with Rekha Sharma there. The family is very clear, Rekha ji, that they want bulldozer justice in this case. Should that be done?
No, that is not that's a short-term solution, and that doesn't change anything. I want to ask father if he knew that she was being troubled by the family, why he made her stay in the same family. And I believe his one more daughter is married into the same family. If he knew what kind of family that was, why he married his second daughter in the same family? So this is horrible, horrible thing that people think that they get away with these kinds of decisions, and now the law they want to take law in their own hand. You can't shoot people like this. You can't bulldoze their houses. There is a law of the land, and law should one should not take law in their hand.
Yes. Now, the victim's father has also said that marriages in his clan are always arranged with a dowry. What do you have to say about this?
Very, very sad and shocking. If he had that kind of money with him, why he didn't give that kind of property to his daughter and told her that beta, go do some business, give her money for some kind of business or to start her own venture? Why don't they think on those lines? And if he had that kind of money, why he didn't call her back? Somehow, parents who are giving dowry, they are also the culprit and should get arrested, because giving dowry is also a crime, like taking dowry is a crime.
Yes. Can the dowry laws also be made stricter, do you believe? Is there a way of better enforcing them? Could this case lead to changes in the law?
We should enforce them very strictly. That is one thing. There is a dowry law. Secondly, the people of high society who has that kind of money, and they think that they can show off their wealth by giving and spending that kind of money in the marriages, should also be held responsible, because seeing them, the lower class or middle class, try to copy them, whether in asking dowry or in giving dowry, and they think that somehow by asking or giving or showing off that kind of dowry, they will match that higher strata of the society. So people who are showing off their wealth, let me tell you, I've got two daughters and I've not given a single penny in the dowry. Not a single penny. They are earning, and they were earning at that time also. They took the decision to get married when and who with whom. And that's how we should raise our daughters. And I never did that thing, Kanyadan thing for my daughters, because my daughters will always be my daughter. And in fact, presently I am at my daughter's place. So So that is how our daughters or sons, they are equal and we should raise them. And I'm stressing upon the thing that they are our equal children. They are not daughter or son. So we have to raise them equally.
Finally, if you could share your message for the country and other people going through similar situations, what would you say?
I would like to tell the parents of all the daughters that please let your daughters live their own life. You have responsibility till they are 18, and then let them take their decision on their own. Let them give opportunity to study, to earn money, to take their decision. Let them stand on their own feet and let them take decision whether they want to get married or not, and if they want to get married, with whom they want to get married. If you don't give them that kind of decision, you will suffer again and again and again. So, and the girls, our daughters, will die like this kind of horrible death. I don't want a single daughter of this country should die like this. It is very, very sad that till now we are thinking a woman is possession of the family. She is not. She is an individual and she should be given that kind of individuality that she should take her decision, whether wrong or right. She will learn from her own decisions. So please let her be an individual.
All right. Thank you very much, Rekha Sharma, for joining us with your perspective on that.